decline. The MotoGP world is heating up again with shocking news. The younger brother of racing legend Valentino Rossi accused Marc Márquez of being behind the decline of the Honda factory team. This heated statement has sparked major controversy and heated debate among fans, as well as widespread speculation about the cause of Honda's declining performance. Is Márquez really the main cause of Honda's downfall? Let's discuss it. The MotoGP world has heated up again after Luca Marini, a Honda team rider and younger brother of Valentino Rossi, made a surprising statement. Marini revealed one of the reasons for Honda's decline in recent seasons. Marini believes that Honda's motorcycle development strategy has focused too much on one rider, Marc Márquez. According to Marini, this strategy has significantly impacted the team's overall performance. In an interview, Marini explained that Honda's motorcycles take too long to develop to suit Márquez's extreme riding style. He emphasized that Márquez is an extraordinary rider who can control a motorcycle at its maximum limit, but not all riders can ride a motorcycle with such characteristics. When Márquez is not at his best, other riders struggle to be competitive. Marini's statement immediately drew attention because it indicated that Honda had become overly reliant on Márquez's special abilities. During its heyday, Honda dominated MotoGP with Marc Márquez, achieving remarkably consistent performances. They continued to win world championships, and the RC213V became one of the most feared bikes on the grid due to its speed and aggressiveness. The combination of the bike's power and Márquez's extraordinary abilities kept Honda at the top of the competition for several seasons, making it difficult for rivals to compete. However, the situation changed drastically after Márquez suffered a long-term injury that sidelined him for extended periods. Without him, the team's performance declined, and the bike's weaknesses became apparent. Luca Marini explained that the RC213V's aggressive nature and strong front-end performance require extreme skill and courage to control effectively. As long as Márquez was in peak physical condition, these weaknesses were masked by his unique skill and riding style. When he was absent, however, the bike's fundamental problems were exposed, which significantly impacted the team's racing results. Due to these conditions, Honda now needs considerable time to rebuild the motorcycle's character, making it more user-friendly for all riders rather than for just one specific riding style. This development process involves major changes in the technical approach, including motorcycle balance, improved front-end control, and performance flexibility across various track conditions. Honda is currently striving to create a motorcycle that is more stable and easier to handle while remaining competitive for all riders on the team. This strategy differs from that of rivals like the Ducati-Lenovo team, which has successfully developed a competitive motorcycle that can adapt to various riding styles in recent years. Ducati's approach is considered more flexible and effective at maintaining consistent team performance in various situations. However, many believe that Marini's statement was not a personal attack on Márquez, but rather a critique of the team's past development strategy, which relied too heavily on one rider. This criticism is an important reflection for Honda to consider as it moves forward with its development direction. Technical boss Gigi Dall'Igna also offered a different view regarding the accusation that Márquez is the main cause of Honda's decline. The Ducati course general director believes it is unfair to blame one rider for everything. According to Dall'Igna, motorcycle development in MotoGP is a collective team responsibility, not just the result of individual rider influence. Dall'Igna emphasized that each team adapts its motorcycle to its best rider. This is a common strategy in the highest class of motorcycle racing to achieve maximum wins. He also stated that Márquez's success over the years proves the rider's exceptional talent rather than highlighting the team's flaws. He explained that when a motorcycle is developed to suit a particular rider's style, it demonstrates the team's confidence in that rider's abilities. Furthermore, Dall'Igna explained that when a team's performance declines, technical factors, development strategies, and regulation changes usually influence the outcome more than a single individual. Therefore, he believes that Honda's decline cannot simply be attributed to Márquez's dependence. Meanwhile, MotoGP legend Casey Stoner shared his thoughts on Marc Márquez's greatness. Stoner believes that Márquez's strength lies not just in aggressiveness or courage, but in his unique ability to ride a motorcycle to its maximum limit, even slightly beyond it, without losing control. Stoner believes that Márquez possesses extraordinary technique in extreme situations, sharp racing instincts, the mentality of a champion who never gives up, and the ability to read the moment to attack or defend. This combination of factors allows Márquez to remain competitive even when his motorcycle is not perfect. Stoner says that Márquez's courage is not recklessness, but rather a carefully calculated risk. This is what makes him difficult to beat. The 2026 MotoGP Preseason test at the Sepang International Circuit revealed surprising contrasts in performance, garnering significant attention. This test offered an early glimpse of the rider's strengths and the potential for intense competition throughout the season. Marc Márquez performed solidly, setting a consistent rhythm and delivering a stable performance in the long runs. He appeared increasingly comfortable with the bike, quickly adapting to the engine's characteristics and maintaining a competitive pace on each lap. This performance allowed him to compete in the front group, signalling his potential as a leading contender for the title this season. In contrast, Toprak Razgatlioglu finished in 18th place. This result is unusual for a rider with his competitive mentality and high ambitions. It indicates that he still faces technical and adaptation issues that have not yet been resolved. Razgatlioglu admitted to being dissatisfied with the result and emphasized that he is still finding the best fit with his new bike. He explained that the bike's characteristics are unique and different from those of bikes he has ridden before. This requires more time to understand the bike and find the right settings. Despite this, he remains optimistic, asserting that once he finds his rhythm, he will be ready to return to the front and deliver his best performance. This situation raises major questions about how quickly Toprak can adapt to his bike. If he finds his ideal form soon, his rivalry with Marquez could become one of the most heated and anticipated of the 2026 MotoGP season. Luca Marini's statement has reignited the discussion about MotoGP team development strategies and the risks of relying on a single star rider. Honda has been criticised for focusing too much on Marquez, which has prevented other riders from developing and contributing to their full potential. This has raised concerns that motorcycle development has become too dependent on one person. Conversely, Marquez's extraordinary abilities have been recognised by legends like Casey Stoner. The 2026 season is a pivotal moment for Honda, Marquez and his rivals. Can Honda truly rise with a new approach? Can their rivals challenge Marquez's dominance on the track? Share your thoughts below